Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Samantha. I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all social media platforms. I've been a reseller for over 5 years now, and I basically will resell anything that I can make a buck on. So be sure if this sounds like something that you could learn from or you're interested in, you hit that little bell icon and you subscribe to my channel. It's gonna alert you when I post videos. It also helps me in the algorithm, so I appreciate you for doing that. So today's video is solely going to be focused on what I've been up to lately, how I'm shaving seconds off of my reselling routines so that I can, increase my time to make more money and save myself time so I can spend my time with my family like I'm trying to do. So I will share the timestamps down below because in this video I'm going to break down how to shave time off your daily routines like I said, and not just reselling routine, just your like everyday routine as well. I want to talk about how I hired 2 people and I currently only have 1 now, so I will share why and my learning tips for you a little bit there, as well as what I'm selling, like what type of items and where I'm selling these items and why. So I will just be giving a little synopsis of all of this. If you would like to see a video covering, one of these topics completely broken down, just let me know in the comments below. But for today, I'm just going to give you just a little bit about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So thank you guys for tuning in and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So something that I have really went through all of my old inventory and been doing is pulling out things that are going to be $20 to $30 items or less, and really taking them to Plato's Closet and Style Encore instead of selling them online. So that is one thing I've been doing, is going back through my old inventory. And then a new thing that I'm going to be implementing is actually taking a picture after I inventory the item and put it in a bag with the inventory number. And I'm going to be taking a picture of that in front of the tote that it will be, and then I'm going to add that to the end picture of my listings. I feel like this is going to save me time when I am pulling items to ship, so then I don't have to take a second step, meaning I don't have to write down the inventory number from the description and then go to Excel, type in that number, find out which tote it is, and then go to the storage unit. I can basically just look at the picture, see it's in tote, blah, 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 and then go directly to the storage unit. So I am saving the time of actually typing in an extra number on my Excel sheet from the number that's in inventory. Sorry, I hope that's not confusing. So for those of you who are new, I actually have a storage unit where I moved all of my inventory from my house to, because I have grown out of all the room in my house. And I was tired of looking at it, so I got a storage unit. I do have a video on my YouTube as well as Instagram. And again, my Instagram is Thrifty on a Dime if you want to check out the setup and how it looks. I'm improving it all the time because organization is definitely not my strong suit, but I am working on it. So I feel like taking a picture of the inventory number that's on the bag next to the tote that it's in is going to save me a lot of time. Something else that I'm doing is when I am actually listing the items, or my lister is keeping a ruler right next to the item so that I don't have to actually get the measuring tape every single time and move it around. All I have to do is move around the actual item on the measuring tape to get the measuring numbers. Get the size numbers. Sorry, my phone is blowing up right now. I actually work from home as well, so I get phone calls all day long from work. So I apologize. I probably looked all the way to the side there. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, another thing that I do is I am now using pre-filled descriptions. So I actually learned from a friend, Lynn Simmons, over on Instagram, Poshmark, all that good jazz. She's amazing. Be sure you go show her some loves. She actually took the time to take a call with me and told me how important it is to use preset like descriptions, meaning have it already set your rules or what you want to say. So basically in the description I have her say in good use condition. I have her write out the measurements for each type of thing it would be. So there's one for dresses, one for ties, one for jeans, because jeans you need the back rise, the front rise. And I'm saying this as if you need to measure everything. I just recently started measuring everything. I really don't think there's an increase in my sales doing it that way, but I do feel like it does save questions. And I will say that I don't always get size questions or measuring questions. But again, since I am already putting everything in bags and putting it into the storage unit, I just want to save myself the hassle and hopefully have everything pre-measured. And so those two things alone is going to save a ton of time. And again, make you more money by saving you time when you are doing your daily reselling routine. So somebody's walking their dog, as you can see, but another way is saving you time by your morning routines, your daily routines, your night routines, whatever it is for your personal self. So what I mean is meal prepping. I'm a disorganized person. But when you have organization, it makes your day go so much smoother. And when you're not last minute, like, what am I gonna eat? But it's already planned for you, regardless if you switch it up and choose a different meal or that one. At least meal prepping, you have an idea of what's gonna be there for you. So meal prepping is gonna save you a ton of time for your personal time that you can apply to, more family time or work time if you want. So you're not sitting there like, what am I gonna eat for a snack? I'm hungry again. What's gonna be for dinner for everybody? So it's already planned, and that's gonna save you a ton of time. We are getting better at cleaning routines. Also prepping the night before for what we're gonna do the next day. That's saving us a ton of time. And I say us because this is a whole family commitment. Not only is it me, my fiance and my girls, like we all need a schedule and we all need to plan, because if not, we're all sitting there the day of like, what are we gonna do next, versus already having a plan and goals set. Now, you don't always have to stick to these. So don't think, well, it says right here I have to do this right now. Okay, yes, but you can switch some things around. So, for example, my 11-month-old is napping right now, and I'm praying I get a 3-hour nap in. But if I don't, it's okay. I might have to switch a few work things around and do them later on when she's asleep. But again, at least I have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so what I want to hit next is hiring employees. I hired an employee that was a friend a few months back, and unfortunately it did not work out, but she's actually now doing Poshmark. So I taught her a few things, and now she's doing it on her own, which is cool. And then I say recently, like a month ago, hired someone who has 18 years experience in eBay. And let me tell you how I found her, because maybe you want to try this too. So basically what I did was, after I lost my friend as my employee, I went to Poshmark and was like, let me search by who's in my town. I searched by who was in my city, and I looked at who has a ton of items listed. For reasons like this, they already know how to list on Poshmark. They already have an idea of what I'm wanting. You know what I mean? Even if it's not everything that I'm wanting, they have a general knowledge. And I feel like people who have a general knowledge know what to kind of expect. So I messaged like 8 people to set up an interview with them. And pretty much everyone got back to me. A few of them were like, I'm a student, or another one was a mom, and they weren't able to. And I got 3 people who were able to. And out of the 3, I interviewed somebody who said they had 18 years experience with eBay. So I was like, because, I am not that great with eBay. Love Poshmark, been on Poshmark, been on eBay too, just not the best with it. So we met in person, and it was like awesome. I only had to train her really one day. I brought her over, kind of went over everything, and I had planned more training days with her. But unfortunately, being a nurse, I was, demanded for my time. So I didn't have the time to sit down and train her more days at that moment. But she felt comfortable enough with the training that I gave her and told her what I wanted. So all I did was take the pictures, and I started sending her with bags of clothing. And let me tell you, it has been amazing. She has been doing so good. I then showed her how to use lists perfectly, and I only showed her 10 minutes, and she was trained like that. So now we utilize List Perfectly's templates to add the pre-fillers in. So like I was mentioning, the description that I want it to say on every listing and the measurements for what type of listing it is, List Perfectly has a button where you can make templates for each of these. So all she has to do is insert that template, add the measurements, and, you know, tweak what the condition is if the condition is better or worse than I had originally described, and stuff like that. And this is saving her so much time. So she is doing that for me currently, but I do plan to have her do more things for me as soon as I'm able to train her more. So right now I have one employee, again, like I said, and I am just sending her with bags of clothing that she can enter all the information and measure the stuff for me, bag it for me, clean it for me, and just be that extra set of eyes just in case I missed something. So yes, that takes care of having the employee portion. I do plan to have more employees, and I do plan to be, you know, having more work for my employees as soon as I can get more time to get more inventory and get more pictures done. So bam, that section is covered. Next, I want to cover where I've been sending items. So I have really taken a step back to analyze how much time I've had to list items online, which is not as much as I'd like. So yes, I can keep listing these Forever 21 brands. I can keep listing these Target brands. And yes, they do eventually sell, but is it worth my time to pull it from shipping? Is it worth my time to bag it? Is it worth my time to answer these people? Because yes, people still have questions about Target brands and stuff like that. So it's not. Right now, it is not worth my time because I don't have that much time to put towards reselling since I am full-time and overtime right now for nursing. So I'm pulling all of that from my inventory, and I have been taking it directly to Plato's and Style. And I have mentioned this before, but I started getting the filler items again because I had that time, but now I'm back to not having the time. So again, I went back through my inventory and I pulled it. And actually, I want to show you because I got this cool thing from Style Encore. Basically, I sell so much with them. They sent me a card and a coupon, $10 off 30, which is awesome because this is going to buy more reselling inventory. And think of it like this. I already get 20% off because I sell to them and I've accumulated so many points. So not only do I get to use 20% off, but I will have $10 off of 30 to go buy like Burberry inventory or Michael Kors, or what else have I gotten from Teeks? I think it's called Teeks. Those bendable flats. I've bought them from them. And with this coupon and that percentage off, I'm going to get it at less than they're selling it for, and then I get to flip it for even more money. So I sell to them, they make money off of my Target brands, and I make money off of buying their designer brands at a discount. But basically it says, thank you so much for selling to us. You keep our racks full. Style Encore team. Yes, I do keep your racks full, and it's hilarious because I sell like 8 bags at a time. And I was thinking that they were like hating me, but no, they love me, and I figured. But anyways, not to toot my own horn, I chatted up with all of them, and I really just listen to them. Hey, what are you buying? What brands are you buying? What styles are you buying? I spend time going through their racks and kind of getting an idea of what they're looking for, getting their price, you know, averages. For example, denim sells between 12 and 18. American Eagle denim sells for 15 to 24 depending on the style and the cut. So I mean, I've learned that by going in there and by selling items and by trying to buy items. So if reselling is something you want to do, think about it. I mean, if you have loads of inventory, take it there, sell it to them, use that money, buy more inventory, designer inventory, or whatever you want to sell at a discount using their stamps from the stuff you just sold to them. You get another discount, saving you money so you can get it for closer to thrift store prices, which is awesome. So it's a win-win. So again, I pulled all of that lower selling stuff, and I'm taking it directly to Plato's and Style Encore. I'm also taking items, if you look over here, these boxes right here, sorry to get all crazy, those boxes are items that is like holiday decor, and holiday shirts and stuff. And I've expanded into going and stocking local consignment shops with them. So I have a booth with my mom at a local consignment, and that's items that I've bought from a wholesale decor company that I'll be taking and selling there. And then I also sell online still. So I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, all those selling sites. If you would like a breakdown video of what I am selling and where I am selling it, please let me know below. I can definitely tell you this. I don't want to make this video too long though. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure you go check out all my social medias, Thrifty on a Dime. Hit that little bell icon and subscribe. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate you for coming back.